Hey there, my name is the Ghost Platypus and welcome to Skystead, the game where you take a lifeless rock floating in the sky and through sheer willpower and possibly some magical chaos turn it into a thriving sanctuary. Big thanks to Keymailer for sending me a free copy to review, so let's dive on in and see if this game is worth your time. So you start with this. A sad lonely rock floating in the sky, no trees, no flowers and definitely no sign of life. It's like someone handed you a eviction notice and said, but hey, here's a floating boulder to live on. Armed with your magical crook, which is basically a staff that thinks it's a Swiss Army knife. You set to work. At first it's a bit confusing. You swing it at a rock, it shatters like you're some kind of sky miner. You swing it at the ground and grass appears. You swing it at nothing and well, congrats, you're just waving a stick around like a lunatic. But hey, every little patch of grass you grow feels like a major win. It's like, wow, you just made dirt slightly less depressing. Who knew landscaping could be so emotional? And don't worry, you'll have plenty of time to reflect on your life choices while clearing rocks and weeds. Think of it as free therapy, except instead of a couch you've got a floating rock, and instead of breakthroughs you've got slightly fewer rocks. And after some hard work, the magic starts kicking in and creatures will begin to visit your island. These guys are adorable, quirky and apparently have very high standards. They won't stay unless your garden matches their exact vibe. Like, excuse me Mr. Bunny, but I've planted 6 bushes and a tree. What do you want? A topiary shaped like your face? But don't worry though, once you've met their ridiculous demands, they'll move in, make themselves at home and probably judge your gardening skills in secret. Your garden is where the magic really happens. You can plant crops, grow trees, dig ponds and even create a meadow if you're feeling fancy. It's basically an island-sized Pinterest board. But, and here's the kicker, you're not designing it for you. Nope, it's for them, the creatures. You're just their unpaid landscaper. And one of these days I'm going to build a garden I want, but for now it's all, yes Kitsu, I'll plant more flowers for you. Anything else? How about a hammock and a smoothie bar? Once your garden is looking good, you can start building the big stuff. Like a pier for skyships, a house to live in, or even a mountain path. These projects are super satisfying when they're done, but getting there, let's just say, it's a workout. Alright, let's talk about the bugs. And no, I'm not talking about the cute little critters frolicking in your garden. I mean the kind of bugs that make you question why didn't I just play Minesweeper instead. First up, the digging tool. One day it just stopped working, just like that. My magical crook decided it was done being magical and went on strike. I hope you didn't want to plant anything, because you're officially banned from landscaping. Then there's the unlocking system. The sign says, hey, just bring me some wood and rocks. What it really means is bring me all of your wood, all of your rocks, and maybe a goat for good measure. Oh, and hit me 3 or 4 times because I don't trust you the first time. It's like bargaining with a really stubborn vending machine. But my favourite bug, the house. You spend hours unlocking it thinking finally a place to call home. And then surprise, you can't even go inside. So when night falls, instead of cozying up indoors like a normal person, you're just standing there, waiting, watching the skyship drift away like a slow motion screensaver, praying for the sun to rise so you can start your day again. I'm sorry, but am I supposed to roleplay as a scarecrow now? Because that's exactly what this feels like. Look, I get it, it's a passion project, but some of these bugs are less quirky and more game breaking. Toasty Labs, I believe in you. Please fix this. In conclusion, Skystead is a charming little game with so much potential. It's fun, creative and clearly a passion project from the devs at Toasty Labs. But half the time things that should work just don't. Between bugs, unclear mechanics and standing around waiting for the skyship to dog, it's a mixed bag. Especially the game breaking ones really hold it back. But with the game launching on the 17th of January, there's still hope for a day 1 patch. If that happens, I will give it another shot and let you know if it's worth your time. For now though, I can't fully recommend it. Thanks again to Keymailer for the free game key, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more honest reviews, and until next time, happy gaming.